iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans, to California. Tonight, race number 5, I believe. Yeah, it is number 5. I wrote 4, but I knew it was 5, race fans, here tonight at the Kern County Raceway. Tonight, though, we're not on the asphalt track. We're not on the big dirt track. Tonight, it's right there, that little bull ring. The dirt track here at Kern County, the Mini. It's pretty much a little go-kart track. Tonight, we put the micro sprints, the 600 micros, on the speedway here tonight. 14 drivers have made their way here to California to battle for the 5th round of the season. Drivers that have picked up wins, well, back at Fairbury was Clayton Wise. Kokomo, well, Carson Kirby went to Victory Lane. Then Cody Racine went back-to-back at I-55 in Limaland. That puts us right here tonight at Kern County. Coming into tonight, the point standings do look like this, though. It's just a 2-point separation between the driver that is number 1 in the points championship to the driver that's number 2. Robert Matthews leads the points championship coming into the night, 2 points over Cody Giles. Jake Kirby's back into the 3rd spot on the point standings, and Cody Racine is back there in 4th in the overall points championship standings. Tonight, though, a handful of heat races here as these drivers were in qualifying just a little bit ago. Tonight, though, it is time to go down trackside here to get the first heat race of the evening underway, and they're lined up like this. The Outlaw. Well, heat race number 1 will go on the pole to Carson Kirby. He drives car number 4. To the outside of him, Wade Boris, car number 7 out of the Sub-Zero category. He'll start P2, and then back in 3rd. Driving car number 98 here tonight, that's Cody Giles. Jake Kirby in the K2E Motorsports, number 12 entry. He'll start back in 4th. Adam Wade, car 666, will start back in 5th. And then it's Caleb Gear, car number 14, will start 6th. Last and shotgun to the field here in heat race number 1. That'll be Robert Brenneman, car number 96. That's your starting lineup here as we're ready to go. 8 laps the distance, this time out of turn 4. Drop the hammer, 8 laps, heat race number 1 underway. Great start there. Little sparks flying. I believe that is Cody Giles. And he'll make a little contact. Giles made contact with Wade Morris. Morris up the speedway. Looks like he should be able to gather it up. One lap into the books. Carson Kirby leading lap number 1 here tonight. So Carson Kirby leading the way. And then it's going to be Cody Giles back here. There's the number 51 entry. One driver down on the bottom. That looks like that was the number 96. Brunneman, car number 96. Watching what is right now the 666 entry. If you're following along on the timing and scoring here tonight, transponder reading 666. Adam Gowdy right there. Car number 29, if you're following along on the screen, though, by just the car number. Out front, leading him so far here tonight, he's got the old popsicle sticks, Carson Kirby. White flag is already out. Carson leading since the drop of the green flag. Carson Kirby will pick up the heat race win. It'll be Carson Kirby. Cody Giles will sneak second in the number 51 there. So heat race number 1 already, just like that, will go into the books. It's going to be a quick one here tonight at the Kern County Raceway Mini Oval. Second heat race will come to us looking like this. Starting on the front row of this one, driving car number 13 here tonight, that'll be Clayton Wise. Driver out of Pennsylvania, driving car number 17, Cody Racine. As a 2-time feature winner, he'll start P number 2. Back in row number 2 to the inside, starting in the 3rd starting position here tonight, the East Coast Reapers Racing, number 314. That's the 314 of Bobby Matthews. It's the Sub-Zero Racing number 69 of Kevin Allen. He'll start back and forth. And how about Mr. Rohde? Car number 5, Thomas Rohde will start P5. Josh Anders had a very quick qualifying time and a very quick, hot lap session here a little bit earlier. Car number 18 of Josh Anders. He will start at the tail of the field. That's your starting lineup here for the second heat race this evening. Race fans, we thank you tonight for tuning in here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. A lot of, folks that we've seen out there and a couple new ones out there. So go ahead, hit that sub button, hit the bell, get the notifications anytime we go live here with racing action on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Ready to go. Clayton Wise, though, going to bring us down. There's a little contact here. Wise down to the inside. He'll boot, scoot, and boogie away as a couple of cars tangle. I believe that's Kevin Allen and Josh Anders. Stay green flag racing here in our heat race. So your leader is going to be here into lap traffic. The yellow line down to the inside. That is out of bounds. And oh boy. A couple of them going to get together down here. One car up and over. That's Kevin Allen. Allen went up and over. But the race leader right now, Cody Racine. There's car number 17. Nobody near him. He's got Rohde, which would be the next car. That's, a straightaway distance between the two drivers. Racine gets 4 laps to go. Here it'll be 3 to go when he comes by the flag stand. He'll see it that time. There's the number 17, Cody Racine. Last time we brought you live racing action, Cody Racine was able to go to victory lane. Seeing if he could do it here tonight. Popsicle sticks up here in the final heat race of the evening. White flag. Just like that. We talked about the popsicle sticks. The white flags come up. Racine's been able to lead them all. And it looks like he'll be able to capture heat race number 2. Coming into 3 and 4 for the final time for him, it'll be Thomas Rohde. Clayton Wise will round out the podium here in heat race number 2. So just like that, 2 heat races into the books. Taking a look at it, we will have a little bit of a warm-up session. So just like that, Carson Kirby and Cody Racine picking up their respective heat race wins here tonight at the Kern County Raceway. It's the Mini Dirt Oval. Tonight's setup, though, is brought to us by our friends over at White Knuckle Setup Shop and Graphics. White Knuckle Setup Shop builds all the micro setups here for the series. Make sure to check them out over at White Knuckle. We also got to thank our photographers here tonight. Of course, CSR Cinematography. They get you the pictures that you need of your iRacing, setup out there on the speedway. If it's digging, CSR has it. We also got to thank the Virtual Graphic Designs, Outlaw Virtual Graphic Designs. You need a paint? They have it. They can put a cowboy hat on top of your 600 micro sprint out there on the raceway. You need race control, though? Well, Race Chatter Racing. They can get you that race control. Here tonight, though, it's like the outlaw. It's the Wild West tonight, race fans. So I hope you get buckled up and ready to go. Because after this commercial break, we'll be back with the feature race here tonight at the Kern Mini.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the dirt track here at Kern County. It's the mini track. It's the go-kart track, if you will. The 600 micro sprints here tonight for the Race Chatter Racing Group. It's round number 5 here from Kern. We talked about it earlier. Let's touch on it once again, though. Coming into the night, it is a 2-point championship lead for Robert Matthews over Cody Giles. That's your top 2. Then you have an 8-point deficit from Giles back to Jake Kirby, and then another 8 points back to Cody Racine. Caleb Gear is sitting 2 points back there from Cody Racine, so from first all the way back to 5th, it is just 20 points. So that is very doable here tonight for these drivers. The points championship could still shake up. There's still a couple races left this season, 2 more after we leave here tonight. So there's time for these drivers to make a little bit of championship waves, I should say, because we're here at Kern. And we go to the Chili Bowl, and we'll be back here on the air live at the Millbridge Speedway for the final race of the season on the, well, it looks like the 9th of July. So there's still time. But it is time to light the fire here tonight for these drivers as we are ready to go 50 laps of feature racing competition here in just a couple of seconds. And they're telling me, just like that, here is your starting lineup. Starting on the front row here tonight, 2 drivers that picked up heat race wins. It'll be Carson Kirby, car number 4. He'll start P number 1. To the outside of him, car number 17. That'll be Cody Racine. How about starting 3rd? Car number 98. That'll be Cody Giles. Back into the fourth, it's Mr. Rhodey himself. Car number 5 of Thomas Rhodey will start fourth. And how about Adam Gowdy in car 666 will start back in fifth. Clayton Wise in car number 13 will start from sixth. Jake Kirby in car 12 will start seventh. Josh Anders in car number 18 will go from the 8th spot. And how about Wade Morris? Car 7 starts 9th. Bobby Matthews in the 314 entry will start 10th. Caleb Gear back in the 11th position. 12th tonight will be Kevin Allen in car number 69. Starting back into the 13th spot, then here tonight, Robert Brenneman, car number 96, will start shotgun. 50 laps the distance here tonight. Who has it? Who wants it? Who will be willing to wait and watch these drivers make the mistakes out ahead of them? We're ready to find out this time out of turn number 4. We will drop the hammer on the 600 micro sprints here tonight at the Kern County Raceway. It's the mini oval. Green flag is up, 50 laps the distance here. 13 drivers take the call to the green flag. Battle for the race lead. Contact lap 1 out of turn number 4. It'll be Cody Racine leading lap number 1. He'll move Carson Kirby up out of the way as the caution flag is flying. Looks like the points championship leader having some problems here. Matthews is down there on the outskirts of turn number 3 and 4. What happened to Bobby Matthews? Let's watch this back. Watching the replay. Watch the 314 to the outside. The black and white entry. Down into the corner. Oh, got right up into the tires that are protecting the wall there in turn 1. So a hard impact for him. These drivers do have a fast repair for themselves here tonight. I just don't know if he's going to be able to because, well, it looks like the iRacing.com safety vehicle is off the raceway. It'll be 2 laps in the books, I do believe, here. Green flag back out this time. Carson Kirby, uh-oh! He's got to step on it a little bit down in turn 1 and 2. Cody Racine will take the race lead. We've got another lap in the books here. Carson Kirby able to rejoin back into the 5th position. A little contact, a little deeper into the field. These drivers still trying to feel this track out. Very tight, very small. Nowhere to run away and hide. You make a mistake, and the driver that's just behind you is going to be right there pouncing on you. There's the race leader out front, though. It is Cody Racine. Cody Giles right behind. And so the Cody and Cody show currently sitting 1 and 2 here. Come by this time. We're going to complete lap number 6, working lap number 7 of the evening. Couple drivers towards the mid-pack. That's Josh Anders. Car number 18 to the outside there. Wade Boris in car number 7, if you're following along on the scoring transponder loop. Car number 98, that red machine. The sim panel number 98, that is Wade Boris. And he's got a pretty sporty machine. Looking at the transponder loop last time by. Fastest car, though, is your race leader of Cody Racine. But Wade Boris is just about 0.2 of a second slower than your race leader, but he is definitely faster right now than Thomas Rhodey. Rhodey working the outside of the speedway down there in 3 and 4. You can definitely tell Wade Boris is faster. You just got to find a way around it. Oh, right there, Rhodey going to kind of jump the cushion down into 3 and 4. Here comes now Wade Boris. He's working the bottom, just trying to carry a steady wheel down there. Boris off the outside wall again. Or sorry, Thomas Rhodey. Boris down there having that steady wheel. Sometimes a little difficult to follow along. Problems for Rhodey. Rhodey will pull to the infield. It looks like his day will be done as the race leader comes by him. Right down around the bottom. There you see the number 17, led since the drop of the green flag, was able to take the green flag, or take the lead on the initial drop of the green flag, and then we reverted back, and he was able to take it once again when we went back racing. Your race leader, though, is working upon lap traffic. That is car number 69. That'll be Kevin Allen, who will be, well, right in the path of the race leader. Allen will work the outside of the speedway, giving your race leader of Racine down on the bottom side. Riding on board here with our white knuckle performance onboard camera here tonight with the race leader of Cody Racing working the bottom side of the speedway. You see him down there just trying to be smooth and consistent, trying to get around Jake Kirby right now. Kirby trying to play a little defense there to try to stay on the lead lap. He will go a lap down though ultimately. Well, we got to watch it. Cody Racing down on the bottom. That's going to allow Jake Kirby to kind of close in on the outside there to try to get that lap back. About a 3.5 second race lead, though, for Cody Racing right now. We'll be 2 laps away from the halfway point home here tonight. No side-by-side racing. Well, right here, I lied to you. It's not a battle for position, but that is the number 4 of Carson Kirby trying to claw his way back into the picture here. He's back up to running in third. He kind of stepped on it a little bit on the opening lap back to Green Flag Racing. He is currently sitting into the third spot after falling back to fifth. 25 and 25 to go here tonight at Kern. So far, a good race by these drivers. Clinton Wise having a little problem. Looks like he will be headed to the infield. His night going to be done here. Thomas Rohde, Bobby Matthews, and Clayton Wise right now being scored off the racetrack, and one driver up into the wall in 3 and 4 having some problems. Looks like they will hammer back into it, but it looks like they got some right front steering damage. And car number 69 for Kevin Allen. He's trying to limp it around, trying to get down to the bottom side of the speedway, and it looks like that car is going to push. He's just trying to stay out of the way right now. So Kevin Allen going to try and work his way off the raceway, and it looks like he will be able to get to the safety out there on the outskirts of turns 1 and 2. So we stay Green Flag Racing. A tough break for the number 69 of Kevin Allen, but your race leader of Cody Racing working up on some more lap traffic. That is Wade Morris, who is running into the 5th position right now. He will go a lap down. Adam Gowdy will be next. There he is working the outside of the speedway, that white number 29. It's car 666 if you follow along on that left-hand scoring pylon. One day we will get the scoring pylon, race fans, I promise, to match all the drivers out there onto the raceway. If you hold your breath with me, I'm only kidding. Don't do it, race fans. I don't want you to say, well, Muth, you told me to hold my breath, and I just don't do it. Cody Racing still the race leader as Gowdy went a lap down. It'll be Racing, Giles, and Kirby are your top 3 drivers, and they are the drivers on the lead lap. Where is Carson Kirby? There he is. Where's the race leader? Well, let's see if we can get one of those nice shots here. Well, that's a great shot there, guys, back in the truck, but that's just of the rear shock. There we go, off the tail tank. No race leader in sight for Carson Kirby, so he is currently sitting about 6 seconds back. It's about 3 seconds ahead of the race leader. Robert Brenneman having some problems, I was told, but it looks like that car is back up to full song and dance. Caution flag. Jake Kirby having some problems. There you see the number 12. He will roll away, but with 10 laps to go, the second caution flag of the evening has flown. So the second caution flag coming. We will find it here in just a couple of seconds for you. Take a look. There's the red number 12 entry. That is Kirby. That's Jake Kirby. It's the 4 of Carson Kirby. I'll give it a... that's a Kirby on Kirby offense right there. Gowdy came in there. He got involved. Watch it back one more time. Watch that number 4. That is Carson Kirby. He's going to get a right rear into the left rear right there. So slight contact, but it's enough just to upset the number 12. That's what brings out that caution flag. So the second caution flag of the evening slowing us here, but it's just about to be over as the green flag is back out of turn number 4. So as the green flag flies once again, it's Racine, Giles, and Kirby. Laps are going to click off fast here as it was a single file restart. Just 3 drivers on the lead lap. That's Racine, Giles, and Kirby. Battle for second there. Carson Kirby working the inside as Giles got hung up there in lap traffic. Oh, one driver hard into the wall. That was Caleb Gear. Caution lights are on. Caution lights with 5 to go. The third caution flag of the evening. Gear got up there into the outside wall. Looks like his country time, though, is going to be able to roll on. Watch that. Number 14, I do believe it is. There, the pink and yellow entry. Just judged it wrong going into the corner. The little bumblebees here tonight at the Kern County Raceway, the mini oval. Putting on one heck of a show, actually. I got the, I don't get to race very often, but when the 600 micro sprints did come out, I got to race right here at the virtual Kern County Raceway mini oval. And I can tell you, it was a heck of a lot of fun out there onto the racetrack. So we got here, Carson Kirby set one of the quick times here in our qualifying session. With 5 laps to go, he'll restart P number 2. So Racine, who's been on a tear here as of late, he'll come by. He'll get 4 laps to go, but Carson Kirby and Cody Giles are right there within striking distance. 3 laps to go will come this time. Cody Racine one back. Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Told the 96 having some problems, and yeah, it looks like this front suspension on car number 96 for Brenneman is absolutely collapsed. Watch the number 96 on the outside here. What happens? Does he catch it into turn 1? Oh! Judged it wrong, caught it, and there was the 14 of Caleb Gear. So it'll be a green and white checker attempt here. Base truck is off the raceway, ready to go. It'll be green, white, and then checkered. Racine, Kirby, Giles. Green flag's up. Great start by Racine. So Cody Racine will take the white flag. It's the final trip around the speedway. Racine will pick up the win. It'll be Cody Racine, Carson Kirby, and Cody Giles coming across the line. Unofficial results on the left-hand side of the screen here tonight. Race winner stopping right there for us. We will be able to get a word in with all 3 of these drivers here tonight. We're going to let them take their photos, and then we will talk to them here in just a couple of moments. Don't go anywhere, race fans. Here with the top 3 drivers have to say after 50 laps here at one of the smallest tracks in the sim.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the Kern County Raceway. It's the mini dirt oval here tonight for the 600 micro sprints brought to us by our friends over at Race Chatter Racing. It was race number 5 for him right here at Kern County, and well, these 600 micro sprint drivers went ahead and did it here tonight. A great race by all these drivers on one of the smallest tracks that is on the iRacing.com sim. But don't take my word for it, race fans. We have the top 3 finishing drivers here tonight standing by. So what do you say we head trackside now and talk to the top 3 drivers, starting with tonight's winner. 3 in a row makes it go, a lot of guys may say, but Cody, tonight, this number 17 was wicked fast out there on the raceway.
Yeah, I found the bottom line all night was the fast line. That's where everyone needed to be. Just feather it in, use your brakes, and you were pretty much set for the whole race.
This race seemed to be just dominated by you, being consistent down there, nice and easy on it. You won back at I-55, you won at Lima Land, and you won here tonight at Kern County. 3 tracks, 3 very different disciplines. Speechless, just like me. I get it, race fans. I would be speechless too. Cody, though, now with 3 wins underneath your belt here, what do you got going forward in the final 2 races of the season?
Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was muted there. I'm not all smart sometimes.
Well, I'm not smart either. That's why I'm bold.
We're just gonna try to keep it going. Just keep getting lucky here and just try to keep it in one piece and see how we finish out.
Well, it's been a great 3-race stretch for you. So what do you say we just roll the red carpet out, because it was uneventful for you here tonight, and you tell us who's on the side of this beautiful number 17 here tonight.
Just 1-7 designs. That's what makes us look good and go pro, right?
Well, he'll be a pro one day. Cody Racine here tonight, picking up the win. By the way, race fans, he doesn't have an OnlyFans, but he does love hot moms. It's on the wing of car number 17 here tonight. So your race winner, Cody Racine, picking up his 3rd win of the season. How about the driver that will finish 2nd? And Carson, a great race for you here. A little squirrely on the initial start, then a little contact with another one of your fellow drivers out there that has a very similar name.
Yeah, it was a little slick today, and on that restart, or on the start, I got a little sideways, and I dropped back to 4th, and I tried to catch back up and put it into 2nd, and then on the restarts, I tried to keep up with Cody, and he just kept pulling away from me, so I guess we're going to sit in 2nd place.
Yeah, 2nd place ain't going to look that bad, but what do you think you needed here to possibly pick up the win and find yourself over there in victory lane?
I feel like I was giving it too much throttle into the turns, and that got me a little too sideways sometimes, and that slowed me down definitely. So definitely learning a little bit more throttle control, but I still felt pretty good about my race.
So if you felt pretty good here tonight, a very tight track here at Kern County. The Chili Bowl is next. What do you think the outcome is 1 week from now?
Well, hopefully I can put the number 4 car on the top step. I love the Chili Bowl. I think it's a fun racetrack. I think it's going to be fast. Cody's going to be up there with me, I'm sure. He's a great driver. Got to give props to him.
Well, before we let you go practice for the Chili Bowl with the 600 micro sprints with the wing on top, who's on the wing panel?
That is Rockford Fosgate, and I got to thank my dad, Dog Pound Paints, for the badass paint scheme that he did. I also got to thank K2 Motorsports. That's my father's race team. So, yeah, it's nice to get the number 4 and K2 Motorsports on the podium.
There it is. He drives that number 4 out there tonight. Carson Kirby will finish P number 2. The driver, though, that will finish 1 spot behind, he drives car number 98, and he's out of Tennessee, so that must mean he's celebrating a College World Series here. How about it, Cody Giles? A podium finish. P number 3 here tonight after 50 laps.
Yeah, man. Kind of shocked. We going into this race, I really didn't have any seat time to really understand this track, so I pretty much went in at a blind and felt pretty good about it. I needed more time to, understand the track more. Just Cody and Carson, they're fast as hell every week. So, I knew Carson was gonna, like, when he got in his rhythm, he was gonna, catch me back. And then, those cautions, when, he passed me before the caution came out. And, after that, it was just kind of like, it was just so hard to pass here. But, congrats to Cody. He's fast as hell. Carson, congrats to him on second. There's some good guys in here, really good, fast guys. And, man, it was hectic tonight.
Hectic for sure, but the next 2 races are going to be just as hectic. Chili Bowl, Millbridge. 2 fast tracks. I shouldn't say flat. This was flat here tonight, unlike the next 2 races. Where do you think this machine will find its way to the front once again?
Consistency, man. If we just keep consistent like we've been the past couple of weeks, I think we'll be okay. Practice and seat time and understanding, what's fast, what's not fast, and just, kind of figure out everything for Chili Bowl and Millbridge. So we'll see what we can do in the next 2 weeks.
Well, we look forward to seeing what you can do. Before we let you go, though, who's on the side of this car? Who do you got to thank back home in Tennessee?
Well, I do not have a paint on this, so it was just like a trade and paints custom scheme. I'm still getting that worked on. But my sponsors, I'd like to thank 1776 Motorsports, White Knuckle Setup Shop, the boys watching on YouTube, Rizcord, shout out to my boys over there. Turn One Designs, John G, he makes hella paint schemes and stuff. So shout out to him. And yeah, man.
There you have it. Cody Giles tonight will round out our podium. It was Cody Racing picking up the win here tonight, with Carson Kirby and Cody Giles rounding out the podium finishers. Those drivers all had themselves, a lead lap finish. That's because there's only 3 drivers that finished on the lead lap. Your winner and the drivers that finished second and third. With this race being in the books here tonight, that leaves us with just 2 races left in the season. The Chili Bowl. And then we will be back on air to bring you the coverage from Millbridge. That's on July the 9th. So July the 9th is the next televised race for these drivers. We will see in just a couple of weeks who it will come down to for that championship at Millbridge. But with that being said, we got to thank everybody back behind the scenes that makes this all possible for us to be here. We got to thank White Knuckle Setup Shop. They supply the setups here for the 600 micro sprints for this series. So if you need a setup that you saw out here tonight, head on over to White Knuckle Setup and get that setup up underneath your 600 micro sprint. We also got to thank our friends over at CSR Cinematography. They will be taking the photos here tonight from the Speedway. They will be posted into the Discord, along with the virtual graphic designs by Outlaw. You need a paint to look as fast as these drivers out there. Our friends over at Virtual Graphic Designs by Outlaw, they have it. They're put that cowboy hat on top of that 600 micro sprint for you. And of course, we got to thank the fine folks over at Race Chatter Racing for having us here. Race fans who need a race control, contact them. They will be there to get your race under control. And of course, we got to thank all the race fans here tonight tuning in to watch us on the Turn 3 Racing Network. So for everybody here at the Turn 3 Racing Network, my name's Roger Muth, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's virtual show here from the Kern County Mini Oval. Till we see you next time, race fans, everybody stay safe, and we'll see you in Turn 3.